generator can produce about 130 megawatts of power. 1 megawatt, as you remember, equals 1 million watts. What that means is first generator online today by itself can power up over 65,000 homes. All these generators online, we can power up over 1.3 million homes. Now, if you folks take a look at this first generator that's online today, you see that gray section. There is a window with a light on. Inside that lit window is a shaft that is spinning at 180 revolutions per minute. Now that shaft connects the rotor, which is behind the red wall, all the way down to the Francis Power turbines, some 40 plus feet below. Turbines get hit by the water that comes out of that big pinstock pipe we just saw and felt the vibration from. That then starts to turn the turbine, which then turns that shaft. That shaft turns the rotor, the electromagnets, stator, the energizer, and starts producing electricity. Now, last week we took out this rotor from number 8 generator. This is quite uncommon. First time it's been out in 20 years. So you probably have to be back another 20 years from now to see this. When I told you behind that red wall was the rotor, this is what the rotor looks like in real life. That shaft that's spinning behind that wheel, that is the same shaft right here. I mentioned to you about electromagnets. You see those panels on the side? Those are electromagnets. Each one of them weighs 4 tons, 8,000 pounds. You got 40 of them on this rotor. Now, how did they get this giant thing here? If you look down where you see that American flag, it's hanging from a bridge crane. We have 2 of them, one here, one further down the bay. These are the original bridge cranes they used to assemble all the generators in the power plant. So about a week and a half ago, right before Christmas, when they pulled this thing, they had to take 2 of these and put them together because one can pick up 300 ton. They had to form what the guys call a super crane that can now pick up 600 ton because this rotor weighs 560 tons, over 1 million pounds. They picked it up, they traveled down all the way from the very back where number 8 is. They brought it all the way down here, and there's normally a plug in that floor. They pulled the plug, they lowered that rotor all the way down because the shaft on the other side is almost the same size. And they'll do their rebuild and rework right here. Now, on the other side of that rotor, where you see that fence that goes around those brown objects, that's a Pelton water wheel generator, different kind of generator. Now, we have 2 sets of these, one here, one on the Arizona side. Each one of these can produce 2.4 megawatts of power. This is our in-house power supply. All the power we need to run this entire power plant, our machine shop, our maintenance shops, the warehouse, the visitor center, comes right off those Pelton water wheel generators. They date back to the late 1800s. These were dedicated by President Roosevelt in 1935. Been running ever since. Okay, and one of you asked me on the way in, you said, hey Gary, where's the actual dam wall? I said, I'll show you when we get here. Now to my right and behind you folks, that big concrete wall, that's not the dam wall, but 1 foot away behind that, going up on an angle, is the actual dam wall. 450 feet on the other side of that dam wall is Lake Mead, and it's trillions of gallons of water. Right now you folks are standing a little better than 400 feet below the top of that lake, below the surface of that lake. But we got a lot of concrete holding that water back, so we're okay. You see any water, you're supposed to let me know first, because I am the guide, right? Anyway, joking aside, if you take a look all the way down to that very back bay wall from where you're standing, that's 650 feet from you. In your mind's eye, add another 10 foot to that. Let's make it 660 feet. That's how thick the concrete is at the base of Hoover Dam, folks. It's 660 feet thick. Pure concrete, does not have 1 stick of rebar in it. Okay, folks, there are some of you with yellow Hoover Dam wristbands.